When I started at the News, there were a bunch of veteran union printers who were veterans of World War II. They were also veterans of the old school newspaper, the lead type, the really old school ways of doing things. And that wasn't there when I got there, but because they were still there, I was able to learn about it and appreciate how hard it was to put the paper together back then. So I think my time frame at the News, the early 80s to the late 90s, for me was perfect. I saw the way it used to be done, and I saw the way it was going. And I have nothing but positive memories of the Ann Arbor News, from my working 7 o'clock on Saturday mornings and finding creative places, including the freight elevator, to sleep during the day after my 2.5 hours of sleep the night before, to getting through college, growing up, meeting my future wife, having my first child while working at the News, and leaving with a lot of regrets, because the Ann Arbor News always reminded me of sort of a small community. When you're walking down Main Street, there may be a sporting goods store, a retail store, a restaurant, but they're all different. They all make Main Street work. The Ann Arbor News, you had sports, you had editorial, you had circulation, you had the people down in maintenance running the show, you had the advertising people where I worked, you had ad services who supported us, all working in concert for one end product, a newspaper, which you had to put out daily. The energy before 11 o'clock in the morning at the newspaper was fantastic. If you didn't thrive on it, you didn't belong there. And I think everybody that was there did thrive on it. And I miss that community since the day I left the paper, being able to walk around the building from floor to floor, visiting with all of the different personalities, all of the different departments, and having friends on every floor. That's something I've never been able to capture again since I left the newspaper, and I don't imagine I ever will, and I'll always miss. But the paper's closing today, and I have nothing but fond memories. If it has to close, I at least am very happy that I had my 18 years there, and 18 years worth of memories, 18 years worth of friends gained, and all the friends that I still have all these years later after the newspaper. So bless the Ann Arbor News. I had a great time at the Ann Arbor News.